Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. This is Kimiko here with you on the BLM Rocket Yoga channel. I'm known here on IG as Harmony Wellness Angels. Today, I'm so excited. First of all, happy Kwanzaa. This is day 2. And today's principle, as I'm sure you've heard already, I've seen some of the phenomenal offerings here on the channel and just dynamic women, men doing just beautiful practices. So I'm so honored to be here. Hello and welcome. So today's principle is Kujichahulia, and that means self-determination, right? Kujichahulia in Swahili. So typically in Kwanzaa, you greet a person with the question of Habari Gani, and that means what's the news, and then the person will respond with the principle of the day. So today we're talking about self-determination. I am here today to present to you what I call deep breath, deep rest. And I decided to offer this because I know that we as a people, we need to rest, right? Rest is a form of resistance. Not only is it a form of self-care, but it's a form of resistance. So you need to be rested in order to fight the good fight, continue the battle, do the work, right? We have to practice being so that we can continue doing. So I'll be here today with you for about 30 minutes. I'm also going to be on tomorrow for day 3, which is Ujima, which is collective work and responsibility, right? Speaking as an elder. Hello and welcome. I am technically an elder now, so I'm here to share with you some wisdom. And then on day 4, I'll be sharing on Ujama, and that is collective work and responsibility. So I'm happy to be part of this beautiful offering for the community. I hope that today you will take not only deep breaths and take this practice with you, but also that you continue to cultivate deep rest in your day-to-day life, right? Self-care is a daily practice. It's not a one-time. It's not when you go on vacation, when you take a break, when you take a nap. It's every day. How are you caring for yourself? This I propose, this offering right now, is an act and form of self-care. So starting with that, I want you to get comfortable. I also invite you to have some props that make you feel good. I recommend a pillow, a blanket, maybe something to cover your eyes. Could be a light scarf or a towel, a wash towel. And anything that makes you feel cozy and comfortable. You can be sitting up or lying down. For the rest portion, we will open with the breath and then we will close with the rest. Okay, so that's where we're going to start. So I'm so happy to see everyone here. I see people joining. Hello, hello. I don't know everybody's IG handle, but as you're coming in, I'm so happy to see you here. Please take a few minutes and go get some comfy props for your benefit. You can, as I said, sit up or lie down. During the rest portion, we will open with the breath, right? So I know you've been practicing a variety of different breath practices. I'm going to introduce something, perhaps maybe it's introduced or just renewed and refreshed. It's called box breath, right? And box breath is a basic 4-count breath, right, on each side. So think of a box, right? The horizontal, vertical, right? So we'll be breathing in for a count of 4, holding for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 4, and then holding at the bottom for a count of 4. And as we do that, we are going to incorporate just some gentle movements, right? And this is going to prepare us for our deep rest, right? So it's very important that we incorporate the breath, because when we consciously breathe, right? Because we're breathing all the time, we know that. But it's when we pause and take the time to consciously breathe and invoke that deep breath, we are bridging the relationship between the mind and the heart, right? Because they communicate through the breath. So it's important, particularly in this time we're living in this pandemic, right? We talk about breathing. We're dealing with a respiratory illness. We as Black people, the breath and life has been taken away from us in so many ways, and we can see that. So the breath is so critical and so powerful. It is your prana, as we say in our yoga practice, your energy is your source of life. So please care for your breath and take deep and conscious breaths as frequently as you can. So with the box breath, and I'm sitting comfortably for myself, I invite you to take a comfortable seat. And I do invite you to sit up nice and tall. Notice your posture. Notice if you're slouching, if you're leaning over. Take a moment, adjust your seat, rock back and forth, maybe even sit up on a pillow, right? Spread your shoulders, lift your heart. So heart forward, right? Lift up. And just begin to notice your breath. We'll start even before we start our box breath practice. Just notice how you're breathing. I often say that the quality of your breath will dictate the quality of your life. So take quality breath. Notice your breath. Right? Ideally, if you're feeling comfortable today, you can breathe in and out exclusively through your nose right now, sealing your lips. And just notice. Right? Because when we pause and notice, we can take inventory of ourselves, of our body. So I will keep count with your box breath, right? We're going to inhale for 4 counts and raise the arms out wide, right? And my palms are turned up as I raise my arms out wide to shoulders height. So we inhale 4. We hold for 4. Give yourself a big hug and hold for 4. Maybe even lower your chin. We exhale for 4. Let it out. And then we hold at the bottom, arms down. So we're going to do that 4 times with our box breath, right? We'll inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Release 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale and hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, and down. Again, inhale, hold, exhale, and down. Last time, inhale, hold, exhale, and hold down. And just right now, I want you to just notice how you're feeling. Notice perhaps a sense of calm that has come over you. Box breath is a simple 4-count breath that you can practice anywhere, anytime. That's the beauty of the breath practices, right? You don't have to be anywhere in particular. You don't have to have any particular props to breathe, right? It's just engaging in that 4-count conscious breath. 4, 4, 4, and 4, right? When we bridge that, we create the bridge between the mind and the heart, we're creating the bridge between the mental and the spiritual, right? So just keep that in mind, the power of the breath, right? So before we set up for our deep rest, and again, if you're just joining us, I invite you to get some props, perhaps if you have a yoga blanket. If not, any blanket will do, something to cover your eyes, a pillow to rest upon. It's always nice to lie down in your rest, but if you feel like you want to sit up, maybe just lean back against the wall or some cushion, totally fine. So just kind of roll your shoulders back, lower your chin to your chest, right? And lift your head up, and then lower your right ear to your right shoulder, gently pressing left shoulder away, right? So we want to get all the kinks and the little tightness, maybe tensions out before we lie down. So when we lie down, we're fully capable of being still. Take a little turn to the right side, right? I'm opposite of you, so I'm going right, my right hand pressing across my left leg, and then I turn over to the opposite side. Right? I also want you to just stretch out your fingers, like open. We spend a lot of time on the computers and the phone, so really spread your fingers out, ball your fists up. So we tense and release the muscles. So we'll inhale and tense and really take it all in and hold, press down on the shoulders. And then exhale and then soften everything down. One more time, inhale, lift up. All right, really squeeze, 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 right, rounding through the shoulders. And then exhale, release. Maybe we'll do that one more time. That felt so good. So we'll just do a cat and cow position with the spine. So inhale, lift up, tensing the muscles, really tense, tense, tense. And exhale, round, round, round. And soften, soften, soften. Right? So now we're going to set up for your deep rest, right? You only have like 30 minutes. I could just do this for like, I don't know about you, but me, I could do this for like 2 hours. Like I just want to rest, right? And we all need rest. And the thing about it, like I speak with so many people and people tell me that they have a difficult time resting during the day, right? Like, oh, I can't take a nap. I can't rest because we're constantly living in this go, go, go mode. But one thing that we know and we learn is that life has a way of stopping us, right? So if you do not choose to volunteer, to rest, to pause, to get still and quiet, to recharge your body and your brain, life somehow has a way of forcing you to do that. And oftentimes it's not in a way that we want, that we welcome, right? So I'm sure some of you can relate to what I'm saying, or perhaps you know someone that this is related to. And oftentimes our moms in particular, do everything, have done everything, and then they end up being sick, taking care of others. And this is what I say about self-care. It's a myth to think that self-care is selfish, right? Because if you are not practicing self-care for yourself, it is not possible for you to care for someone else. So if you are a caretaker, a caregiver, which I know so many are, right? So many of us are caretakers and caregivers. It is imperative. It's like oxygen. It's mandatory. It's not optional. You must take care of yourself. All right. So now, hopefully you're nice and comfy now. If you have your blanket, I invite you. I'm going to just bring my blanket over here. I have a yoga blanket here. And I just roll it up here, right? And this blanket can be along your spine, right? So you can have it directly on your back as you lie down. You can also take it as an option up under your knees. It might feel good up under the backs of your knees and just kind of lifting your hips. So as you lie down, right, you want to have relaxed shoulders. You want to feel fully comfortable, because if you're not comfortable, you will not relax, right? You can also have something covering you. You want to be nice and toasty and warm. Okay, we're going to do a body scan. I like to call it a mini nidra, a yoga nidra, if you're familiar with that, equivalent to yogic sleep, if you will. Sometimes in yoga world, we call it the yogi sleep, right? So it's a way of allowing the body to come to complete rest and stillness and keeping the mind consciously awake. So you're not really falling asleep. You're just going into a deep state of rest, right? Like that theta rest. That's where we want to go. So we're going to have this body scan, but in order to have a successful scan, you have to be fully comfortable. So please make sure that you are comfortable, that you are warm, that you are fully relaxed, that you maybe have a little sip of water if your mouth is dry before you lie down. I have my chime here, so when we come to the end, you'll hear this chime, and that'll be an indication that we're going to bring ourselves back to movement, away from this place of stillness. And in the end, if you so choose, you can stay right where you are. You don't have to move, but if you'd like to come back to your seat and close with me, then you'll be able to do that. And welcome if you're just joining us. Please make yourself comfortable. I do encourage you in this moment to now lie down and get very still, right? So as you close your eyes, right, and you become still, just move any type of clothing, maybe your hair, anything at all that might be drawing your attention. Just get it out, get it done, and remind yourself that we're moving into stillness. Just take a moment, right? Noticing your breath. The mind telling the body it's time to be still. time to be still. Resist the urge to itch, scratch, adjust clothes, move hair, anything at all. Just resist. These sensations may try to draw your attention, and just let whatever is happening know in that moment, you'll get back to it. Not right now. This is your time for complete stillness. So close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Even cover your eyes. If not, you want to keep your eyes open, that's totally fine. I just encourage you to keep your gaze low, right? Just like lower the eyes, lower the eyelids, and take the gaze down low. And affirm for yourself, I am calm. Right? As you inhale and exhale, the affirmation is, I am calm. So as you inhale, consider that the breath coming into the nostril is light. Think of it as two streams of light coming in, swirling in and down around the heart, around the chest and the belly, down throughout the entire body. Just light traveling in, bringing with it calm. And as you exhale and the light travels out, taking with it any sense of tension, of tightness, of chaos, of negativity, any feelings or thoughts that do not serve you, let the breath take it away on the exhale. Affirm for yourself that I am love. Inhale love and light, and let it travel down, in, and around all parts of your body. Imagine that the light travels in to your inner world, visiting places that maybe you haven't been, maybe you just haven't noticed, but you're bringing light and love to those areas and those places. Know that loved people love people. And what you are doing for yourself right now is an act of self-love. And the more that you can love yourself, the more you have the ability to love others. So as you lie here in this place of stillness, bring your attention and your awareness to your right foot, your right toes, the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, the ankle, the shin, the calf. Feel each part of your body that you bring attention to. Feel it soften. Relax through your right knee, the front and the back of the knee, the right thigh and hamstring. Remind yourself, if you become distracted, I am calm, I am light. Taking your attention now to the left foot, the left toes, the left ankle, top and bottom of the left foot, the left shin and the left calf, the left knee and kneecap, the left thigh and hamstring, the left side of your hip and your pelvis, just allowing the left leg to become completely softened and relaxed. Both the left leg, the entire right leg, just softened and relaxed. Breathing in the calm and the light. Breathing out the chaos and the tension. attention and your awareness to your waist and your belly. Each side of your body, right and left. Around the low back. Up into the chest and the collarbone. And down the back, the upper and the middle back. Reminding yourself, I am calm, I am light. Relaxing and softening through your right hand thumb, your right second finger, third, fourth, and pinky finger. The palm and the knuckles of the right hand, the right wrist, the right lower arm, the right elbow, the right upper arm, the armpit, the right shoulder, the back of the neck over to the left side, the left hand thumb, the left second finger, third, fourth, and pinky finger, the left wrist, the left lower arm, left elbow, the left upper arm, the left armpit, and the left shoulder, the back of the neck, sides of the neck, front of the neck, your chin, soften, teeth slightly parted, tongue resting either in the roof or at the floor of the mouth. Seeing in your mind's eye the breath traveling in once again through the nostrils as two streams of light, softening around your face, your cheeks, your eyes. Your eyelids are like movie screens, and in your mind's eye, I am calm, I am light, relaxing through your forehead, around your ears, the back of the head, and out through the very top of the head. Allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to come into a state of deep rest. Reminding yourself that you have nowhere to be, no place else to go. Just be here now and be still. In this place of stillness, envision yourself as being free from worry, free from pain, from sorrow or sadness. Just be. Be here now. So the sound of the chime is our indicator that we are going to slowly begin to bring ourselves back from this place of stillness into the place of movement. Right? But taking all the time you need. There is no need to rush, no need to hurry. Remember that your self-care is your health care. So this is a way of caring for yourself, taking time with yourself and being gentle, just like you would with a baby, right? Be gentle with yourself. So as you start to introduce movement, I invite you to just start with wiggling your toes, maybe wiggling your fingers, stretching your fingers out, opening and closing the hand, even turning hands back and forth as you lie there, turning feet side to side, even gently adding your head, just turning side to side, right? Or maybe just lowering the chin more toward the chest, wherever you are. If you're in a recline, doesn't matter if you're in reclining or seated position, but let's retake that tense and release, right? So as you inhale and flex the toes back and lift the heels and ball the fists and squeeze the eyes and purse the lips, tense all the muscles, right? Squeezing, it's like you're squeezing a lemon or squeezing an orange, and then soften and release, right? And then your inhale, that's your squeeze, right? So you inhale, squeeze, tense, take it all in, and exhale. And if you are lying down and you'd like to rejoin us in a seat as we prepare to close, I'm going to invite you to take your favorite side. You can turn to either side, right or left. Your heart-centered side, often referred to as the fiery feminine side of the body. Right, your cooling masculine side of the body. So either side, right? We have our sort of favorites. Each person does, right? Has their sort of dominant preference, but either side is fine. Just pausing on the side. As you prepare to sit up, so you take the palm of your hand and press it into the space in front of you, the floor space in front of your belly or your chest. Just press into the floor and come back to a seat. As you return to your seat, keeping your gaze low, chin low, maybe take the head from side to side. And we're going to close with a 4, 6, 8 count breath, right? Just as we started with that box breath, we're going to close with a short breath practice to continue to cultivate that ease and calm for you, right? So 4, 6, 8 count breath, right? When you extend your exhales, when you lengthen your exhales, you create more calm. It's as simple as that. The extension of the exhale creates more calm. All right, so we're going to inhale for 4. We're going to hold for 6. And we're going to exhale for 8. Right? We're going to inhale 4, hold 6, exhale 8. And I will keep the count for you. So we'll do that 3 times for 3 rounds. So we'll inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So just notice, right? Once again, notice how you feel. Right? Notice now. Return to your normal breath. Just take a moment to notice the sensations you feel inside. Notice the other additional sounds outside of the sound of my voice around you. Perhaps the sounds within the room you're in, or even much beyond the room that you're in. Just notice, right? Notice what you are taking in. Notice what draws your attention first, right? So as we close, right? If you are sharing the space with someone, if someone's with you during this practice, I want you to take one hand to your own heart and one hand to the person's heart nearby you. Maybe they're lying next to you. Maybe they're sitting next to you. Just making that connection, right, with your loved one. If you are alone, I invite you to take both of your hands over your heart, right? Yes, I see you, AC. Hey, honey. All right. So both hands over the heart, or heart, hand to heart with one another, and the other person will extend their heart over their own, one hand over their own heart and one hand over your heart. So it's this interchange, this connection with the heart, right? Again, that spiritual connection. Right? So holding hands on the heart. Right? So when we bring attention to our heart, we bring our attention to this space and place of gratitude. Know that your heart is beating on your behalf without effort, without direction, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Take care of your heart. From my heart to yours, it is always my deepest intention to leave one feeling a little better when we part ways than when we first encountered each other. I do hope that this brief breath practice, this deep breath and deep rest, deep breath and deep rest, added value for you today, gave you a deep sense of peace and calm so that you may go on now and continue on with all of the responsibilities that you have. Right? Know that you can invoke peace and calm in your life at any given time. Remember, it's all about the breath. The quality of your breath will dictate the quality of your life. I thank you so much for joining me today. As we say in our yoga practice, namaste. Namaste meaning the light in me sees, honors, and acknowledges the light in you. Thank you so much, beautiful people. Take this with you. Share it with somebody, right? Gifts are meant to be shared. Be well. Bless.